Today we are going to be teaching you how to smash. That was you going to do some clever thing with the smashing.
No, I don't want to do that.
Let's have a smashing time. Ready?
Do it the other way around. I'm not saying that. Today we are going to teach you all how to smash.
We're going to have a smashing time. Let's go. So when we are around tennis clubs, this is a mistake or an issue we see many players having, and many players also not liking coming to the net, especially in doubles, because they're scared of the lob, because they don't have confidence in their
smash.
Correct.
The main reason for this is obviously it doesn't happen very often. We're all really, really good at serving and we can get loads of forehand and backhand practice, but we don't get enough reps at the net. And then when we do get those reps, often, like you say, the fear comes in and the lack of ability comes in, we just go running back, let it bounce anyway. So today we are going to look at when you are going to smash and then how to improve the actual technical execution of that shot.
And those two things are actually quite tightly linked.
Yes, they are.
The when and the how, and I think personally probably it's the biggest mistake that most players make is they're trying to smash off the wrong ball and they don't understand when they should, and if they can't, what they should do instead. Well,
let's just get going then.
Wonder no more.
Yeah, let's go. Time for some smashing. Smashing.
So when it comes to smashing, we have to have an alternate. We're talking about when to smash. A lot of people think, well, I'm at the net, the ball's above my head.
Got to be a smash,
It's
right?
a smash.
Yeah. No.
Absolutely not. And if you're smashing, it must be attacking.
Not necessarily.
It's in the name, smash.
Yeah, not necessarily. There's quite a lot of variation that gets lost in the simplicity of tennis sometimes, right? At the net, attacking, smash. Not always the case. And well, how do you decide, Joshua?
So I'm going to be showing you my distinction that I'd use between whether I smash or whether I overhead volley.
Yes.
And that is the distinction that I'm looking at in terms of when to do it, because I'm going to pick one of those two things.
Yeah.
Given that the ball's high and I'm at the net and everything else. The key concept here is the incoming ball trajectory.
Yeah.
What we mean by that is the path the ball is on as it comes to me. If it is coming straight down, kind of like a ball toss on a serve, dropping straight down, it's in position to be smashed. If it is not dropping straight down, if it's slightly behind me or maybe even further behind me or dropping in front, then I'm going to change and volley.
Yeah.
It's probably easier shown rather than spoken about. So, as we were saying, we're talking about the incoming ball trajectory. So I'm going to ask Ben to firstly show some balls that I would overhead volley on, not smash. And these are ones that traditionally we see club players getting wrong all the time, trying to smash them. So I'm at the net, I'm attacking, the ball comes over my head. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get to the ball, setting myself, and then playing it above my head, and I'm just using a standard volley sensation. So probably a block, maybe a bit more of a punch if I think it's easier, but I'm definitely not smashing as that ball is going to be bouncing behind me. That previous one was a great example. It's above my head, slow, but because it's bouncing behind me, I have to volley, I have to block and just place it into the court rather than go for the smash. So the alternative is if the ball is not going to bounce behind me. And when I'm trying to smash, I'm trying to turn that incoming ball into something similar to my ball toss where the ball's coming straight up and down. So it's dropping down on top of me, which means my racket will be able to meet it and smash down. So I'm trying to get underneath the ball to ensure the ball is dropping straight onto me. So the bounce would be, if I didn't smash it, right in line with my left arm. Getting underneath, making sure it's dropping into the contact. So that simple method, straight away, you can see how effective the smash can be, but only when the ball is dropping. So when do you smash? When that ball is coming down. Next up, how to.
All right, so Josh has shown you when to smash, when to volley, and it is all based on that incoming ball's trajectory.
I'm a little tired.
Yes, a little bit. Feeding it's a hard feed to get, but that does kind of lead us into the next point, and that is just because you're at the net doesn't mean you're attacking. Just because you're smashing doesn't mean you're attacking.
Even if you've got a pure drive plus?
Even if you've got a pure drive plus.
I thought that meant always attack.
The pure drive, always attack. The idea is that you still have to make a DNA choice, defense, neutral, or attack. And that is based on all of the context from your environment. The weather conditions, the score, how you're feeling, how your opponent's playing, all that comes into it. And you have an overall feeling of, yeah, okay, I'm gonna smash this one.
So there's a distinction here between whether to smash an overhead volley and then what type of smash and what type of overhead volley to play.
Yes, and that's the thing. So obviously when I'm queuing up Josh with some nice easy feeds to show you all the difference between a up and down ball and a ball that's going past him, it's pretty much attacking. So a lot of those smashes were all huge, big, powerful smashes. And so what Josh is going to show you now, as part of how to smash, is how you might change it if, for example, you are defending, maybe you're moving backwards. Yeah, maybe you've been taken off balance slightly. And again, it doesn't really matter whether it's the smash or the volley. You still are going to have to change based on that situation.
Yeah, and this is, so for those of you that have watched our other coaching videos will know that we talk in sensations instead of techniques or shots. Yeah. And this is one shot where that causes some difficulty because the smash suggests a sensation, smash the ball, where actually you might use a smash but not smash the ball.
Yes.
And this is the weird nuance of this.
And is a really, really important point. And if this is the only thing you take away from this video, just because you are smashing doesn't mean you need to smash it. Like, there are so many steps between smashing a ball as hard as you can and getting it over and into the court from an attacking court position. So Josh is going to show you a few different options and how to execute. Ready?
Let's go. So I'm going to now show you 3 different types of smash: an attacking, a neutral, and a defensive. And now, which one of these I choose is down to, as Ben said earlier, loads of different factors. I'm probably going to base it just on how comfortable I feel. If I'm really deep or if I'm waiting a long time underneath it, I might be a bit more defensive. If I feel really sit up and great, I might be more attacking. But that's really a personal choice, but these are the sorts of things that you can change. So let's try and start with some attacking ones, of which I am going to, as the name suggests, smash the ball. As you can see, I smashed it. If I wasn't quite so comfortable, still going to be dropping, maybe I'm a bit deeper, a bit to the side, I'm going to use more of a neutral smash. And for me, a neutral sensation on my smash is a guide. So as the ball's dropping down into my hand, here we go, I can guide it through. Nice, smooth, rhythmic. Still, the outcome still might be a winner, but my intent in terms of the sensation and the contact is just to guide it. Now, if I was defending, so it's still dropping down, maybe I've gone really far back or it's gone really high, I'm just not backing my timing, maybe I'm break point down, I just feel uncomfortable. I'm going to have to use a defensive sensation on this smash. I'm gonna use a cut sensation. So I'm gonna get a little bit of slice, which gives me a little bit more control on that contact. Oh, stone back, yeah. And I'm just gonna cut it. So now if I try and show you, well, now instead of showing you all 3 in a row, Ben's going to randomize his feed a little bit, and I'm going to call out which one I'm going to do, and so you can get an idea of when I'm going to choose which one to use. Oh, cut! Smash! Guide! So you can see there, 3 examples, similar balls, they're all dropping down, but based on all sorts of variables, my choice changed and my outcome shot changed as well. So that last clip really highlighted those different how-tos on the smashes, my guide, my cut, and my smash.
Yeah, and what's really interesting about it from the other end of it, you might hear me in the background exclaiming after the smash, smash. Boom! And what we find works so well when you start thinking and feeling your shots in sensations rather than worrying about technical execution is how easy and how powerful and how confident the shots become and the decisions become. That ball went up in the air, Josh very clearly went smash, and then the execution was absolutely perfect. And it's that clarity and that simplicity which is easy to translate onto the court when you're playing in the full chaos of a tennis match, and that's the whole point.
Yeah, so I think there's two big points here for you to take away. There's the when to smash, which is about that incoming ball trajectory. Is it dropping? When I'm getting set up with my left hands up, is it going to drop into my hand a la a ball toss on a serve? Yes, it is. So I'm in my smash set of shots. And then, do I feel attacking, neutral, defensive? So for me, am I using my smash, my guide, or my cut? You guys are going to have different sensations that create similar outcomes. So you can certainly try mine, you can borrow them, but you may find you have ones that work better for you that fit those situations.
Yes, that is it. There is obviously loads more detail and nuance to dealing with this type of situation, but if you haven't got a sensation that you've attached to the situations, you're going to make life very, very difficult. Well, you certainly make it easier if you did.
Thank you very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed our coaching tip. As you can see, our channel is very much coaching and equipment advice. We're now offering both sections of our extensive knowledge.
360 knowledge, I think you call it in the past.
360 degrees of tennis, that is PH Tennis all wrapped up.
Any equipment tips to chuck on the end of this video?
Smashing with a Pure Drive Plus was delightful. This is Toro at £50, because a lot of people often ask in the comments, "Oh, what have you got there, Josh?"
Also, we get asked completely random questions, don't we? So just to head that off, bananas. And you?
Grapefruit.
There you go.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.